My name is Shteamer, and we are in the National Institutes of Health. We're in the National Institutes of Deafness and Other Communication Disorders building. So the disease that we're working on, in general, hereditary deafness, or people that are born deaf, we are working on different ways to treat that, and the current disease we're working on is just one type of hereditary deafness. It's called DFNB31. I was born in Kansas City, Kansas, and my parents, neither of them are scientists or really had anything to do with science. When I was in high school, I took a human anatomy class, and I really liked it a lot. And so I was like, oh, I want to learn, a lot more about this. And so I went to the University of Kansas and decided I wanted to major in microbiology, because I was also always interested in bacteria and kind of like, the world that you can't see with your naked eye. And so I studied that and I loved it, and then I applied to med school, and I got into Emory. And I thought maybe I might want to do research in addition to kind of clinical medicine, but I wasn't sure. So that's why I applied to this program to, to do a research year and see if it was a good fit for me. So we have a model of human hereditary deafness, and we have mice that are born deaf and they can't hear, and so we do what's called gene therapy, which we basically do a surgery where we try to introduce the gene that these mice were born without, and we try to inject it back into their ear. And we see if we can restore their hearing, and we see also if we can restore their balance. Yeah, I do a lot of different stuff, actually. I take care of the mice, so we have a mouse facility, and I go down there, make sure the mice are doing okay. We do surgery on the mice, and I also dissect tissue under a microscope, and that involves, very fine movements with your hand. I measure the mice's hearing by putting electrodes in on their skin, and then playing a sound for them, and then we have a computer program that basically tells us if they can hear the sound or not. Work is basically just answering questions and discovering things, so I almost don't even think of it like work, and that might sound cliche, but it's true. I mean, I have questions that we want to answer, and then I have tasks that I need to do, and then I just kind of do them, and sometimes I get really excited about it, and so I work a lot more, even work after hours. And,
right, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's great, and I have a lot of autonomy, and if I think of something that maybe is helpful to the project, then I can go up to my my boss and say, hey, what about this? And usually he's like, great, let's try it, and he's like, just do whatever you need to do. Pay attention to what you really enjoy doing and try to do more of that and see if you can make that into a career and something that you get to do every day. I mean, if you like what you're doing, it doesn't matter how much you're making or how hard you're working. You're going to still have fun while you're doing it.